Lesson 2. Microsoft Windows 10. This chapter covers files and folders, finding file or folder, viewing files and folders, control panel, recycle bin, creating a shortcut. Files and folders. Files. A file is said to be an item that contains information. For instance, text or images or music. In a computer, files are represented with icons which make it simple to recognize the type of file. Always remember, a folder is a container which is used to store files in. If you had thousands of paper files on your desk, it would be at most impossible to seek any specific file when you required it. That's why people often stock paper files in folder inside a filing cabinet. On your computer, folders work the same manner. Folders. A folder is known as a container which is utilized to store files in. Folders may also store other folders. A folder within a folder is usually known as a subfolder and each can have many files. File name. A file name has two parts, the primary name and the file extension. The primary name and the file extension are separated by a dot or period. Make sure that you don't use any of the following characters in a file name. The file extension devotes the type of data stored in the file and what program should be used to open it. Renaming a file. To rename a file, right-click the file icon and select Rename. The name is highlighted and can be altered. Finding file or folder. Although you can open a separate search window, one of the easiest mediums to search for files and folders in Windows 10 is to search straight from the Start menu. Use the search box on the Start menu. You can use the search box on the Start menu to find files, folders, programs, and email messages stored in your computer. To find an item with the help of the Start menu, click the Start button and then type a word or part of a word in the search box. A list of search results appears divided by the location of the results. Click the See More Results link. The search results in indexed location window appears. Click View to cycle through the various options of icon sizes or text listings. When you locate the file you wish, double-click to open it. Use the search box in a folder or library. You are more likely to see a file that you know is in a particular folder or library, such as documents or pictures. Browsing for the file devotes going through hundreds of files and subfolders. To save time and effort, you can use the search box at the top of the open window. Always remember, you can save the outcomes of a search so that you can review them later. To search a save result, click the Save Search button, provide a file name and type, set the location to save it to, and then click Save. The search box filters the current view based on the text that you type. To search for a file or folder using the search box, type a word or part of a word in the search box. As you type, the contents of the folder or library are filtered to show each successive character you type. When you look at the file that you wish, stop typing. Viewing files and folders. In Windows, you can explore, view, and organize your files and folders using the Windows Explorer program or libraries or the computer folder. Using Windows Explorer. With Windows Explorer, you can navigate through Windows 10 folders and libraries, preview content details, and use keywords to search for specific documents. To get to Windows Explorer, click the Start button. All programs, accessories, Windows, or right-click the Start button, then click on Open Windows Explorer. Step 1. Double-click on Library folder, or to open a specific library, click the Start button and then click Documents, pictures, or music. Step 2. To display the library pane, click the Organize button on the toolbar. Point to Layout and then click Library pane if essential. Step 3. To alter the library display, click the Arrange By button on the library pane and then click an option. Documents: author, date modified, tag, type or name. Pictures: month, day, rating or tag. Music: album, artist, song, genre or rating. Video: year, type, length or name. Using libraries to access your files and folders. Documents library. We use this library to arrange and organize word processing documents, presentations, spreadsheets, and other text-related files. To open the Documents library. Open the Documents library by clicking the Start button and then clicking Documents. When we open a folder or library, we view it in a window. The various parts of this window are designed to help us navigate around windows or work with files, folders, and libraries more conveniently. Windows 10 displays the contents of a drive or folder in several manners to help you in seeking the information you are looking for about a file or folder. The available views incorporate extra large, large, medium, and small icons, list, details, styles, and content. Icons view shows icons in different sizes, extra large, large, medium, and small, sorted out alphabetically in horizontal rows with the name of the file or folder below each icon. When you see files by using one of the icon views, live icon thumbnails display the first page of documents, the image of a photo, or the album art for individual song, making it simple to seek exactly what you are looking for. List view displays small icons sorted out alphabetically into vertical columns with the name of the file or folder next to each icon. Details view displays small icons sorted out alphabetically in a vertical column with the name of the file or folder and additional information such as the file size, type, and date in columns to the right. Tiles view displays icons sorted out alphabetically into vertical columns with information regarding the file next to each icon. Content view, new, displays medium icons in a vertical column with date modified information. Opening and viewing the computer folder. The computer window is the beginning point to access every disk, file, and folder in your computer. You can access the computer window from the Start menu. The computer window displays several types of local, removable, and network drives. Drives and folders are represented by icons. Each drive is assigned a drive letter indicated by parentheses and a colon, such as local disk C, to make its recognition simple. Typically, the floppy is drive A, the hard disk, also known as local disk, is drive C, and the CD or DVD is drive E. Open and view the computer. Step 1. Click the Start button and then click Computer. Step 2. Click a drive to select it. Step 3. Review the drive details in the Details pane. Step 4. Double-click the drive to open it. Step 5. Click the Back button or Forward button on the toolbar to move or return to a previously visited window. Step 6. When you are done, click the Close button. Facts to learn. You may seek Windows system information in Computer. Click the Start button, click Computer, click System Properties on the toolbar. You may add the computer icon to the desktop. Right-click the desktop in a blank area, click Personalize, click Change Desktop Icons in the left pane, select the Computer checkbox, and then click OK. The Control Panel. The Control Panel contains many useful characteristics which help us to adjust our computer's setting and look after our computer. To uninstall a program. The uninstall program allows you uninstall programs which you do not require anymore. Step 1. Click on Programs and Features in Control Panel window. Step 2. To uninstall a program, select it from the list. Step 3. Click on Uninstall button. Customizing mouse setting in Windows 10. Mouse option in Control Panel allows you to customize mouse settings like double-click speed, button configuration, mouse pointers, and motion speed. Always remember, the computer mouse was invented by Douglas Engelbart in 1968. Let's see how to customize mouse in Windows 10. Step 1. Click the Start and then select the Control Panel option. Step 2. In the search box, type mouse and then click mouse. To change the mouse setting, Step 1. Click the Buttons tab and then do any of the following. To exchange the functions of the right and left mouse buttons under Button Configuration, select the Switch Primary and Secondary Buttons checkbox. To change now immediately, you must click the buttons to perform a double click under Double Click Speed. Move the speed slider towards slow or fast. To turn on Click Lock, which makes you able to highlight or drag items without holding down the mouse button under Click Lock, select the Turn on Click Lock checkbox. Step 2. Click OK. To change how the mouse pointer looks. Step 1. Click the Pointers tab and then do one of the following. To give all of your pointers a new look, click the Scheme drop-down list and then click on New Mouse Pointer Scheme. To change an individual pointer under Customize, click the pointer you wish to convert in the list. Click Browse. Click the pointer you want to use and then click Open. Step 2. Click OK. Make the keyboard easier to use. You may use your keyboard to control the mouse and make it easier to type certain key combinations. You can adjust these settings on the Make the Keyboard Easier to Use page in the Ease of Access Center. Step 1. Open the Make the Keyboard Easier to Use page by clicking the Start button, clicking Control Panel, clicking Ease of Access, clicking Ease of Access Center, and then clicking Make the Keyboard Easier to Use. Step 2. Choose the options that you desire to use. Turn on mouse keys. This option sets mouse keys to run when you log onto Windows. Turn on sticky keys. This option sets sticky keys to run when you log onto Windows. Turn on toggle keys. This option sets toggle keys to run when you log onto Windows. Toggle keys can play an alert every time you press the caps lock, num lock, or scroll lock keys. Turn on filter keys. This option sets filter keys to run when you log onto Windows. Underline keyboard shortcuts and access keys. This option makes the keyboard access in dialog boxes easier by highlighting access keys for the controls in them. Prevent windows from being automatically arranged when moved to the edge of the screen. This option prevents windows from docking and resizing automatically along the sides of your screen when you move them there. On-screen keyboard. Rather than relying on the physical keyboard to type and enter data, you can use on-screen keyboard. On-screen keyboard displays a visual keyboard with all its standard keys. You can select keys with the help of the mouse or another pointing device. Step 1. Open on-screen keyboard by clicking the Start button, clicking All Programs, clicking Accessories, clicking Ease of Access, and then clicking On-Screen Keyboard. Facts to learn. Shift plus Delete. If you want to delete a file and you don't want to deal with it later in the recycle bin, this is the way to go. Just be absolutely sure that this is a file you don't want back. Recycle bin. When you delete a file, it moves to the recycle bin. It works as temporary storage area for the files. You can delete the files permanently by deleting them from the recycle bin. It is also possible to restore these files. To empty the recycle bin, right-click on Recycle Bin and click Empty Recycle Bin. To restore the deleted files, Step 1. Open the recycle bin by clicking it. Right-click the file you desire to restore. Click Restore this item. Or Step 2. Click Restore all items to restore all files. Creating shortcuts. In Windows, a shortcut is an icon used to represent a document, folder, or program file. You can open a file or launch an application by double-clicking the shortcut icon. Shortcuts are especially useful as you can put them in the Start menu or on your desktop without having to make a copy of the real file itself. This saves space by permitting you to keep a single copy of a big program file while placing one or more shortcuts to the file wherever comfortable. To create a shortcut, right-click the file, folder, or program you desire to create a shortcut to and select Create Shortcut. A shortcut will be created for the file. Summary. A file is an item that has information, for example, text or images or music. A folder is called a container you can use to store files. In Windows, you can explore, view, and organize your files and folders with the help of Windows Explorer program or the computer folder. The control panel has several useful features which assist you to adjust your computer's setting and take care of your computer. The search box in the Start menu is an easy and fast access means to search all your programs, data, and images. In Windows, a shortcut is an icon used to represent a document, folder, or